Moving on to the other types of geothermal, there's a type called Enhanced Geothermal Systems. This is a very futuristic type of geothermal in the sense that you need an engineer and a geologist, and the engineering part is that, again, taking advantage of that Earth gradient. If you go down every kilometer, you're going to be guaranteed pretty much 30 degrees Celsius temperature gain. However, the rock you encounter may be hard in the sense that there is no fluid there or no permeability or flow. And so the engineering part comes in, or the enhanced or engineered, is that you may hydro shear or crack that rock and enhance the flow of any water that's there. No water, again, no worries, because the engineering idea is that maybe you can bring water from a shallower formation and through wells circulate it. And so you can think about Earth as one big hot rock, and you can either find water naturally, which is a natural or conventional geothermal type, or you can engineer it by bringing in your own water or by cracking the rock. That futuristic type is not yet ready for Canada. I really have to make the point here that 100 years ago, when people discovered oil in Turner Valley, or in Leduc number 1, the famous oil well in Alberta, they liked that. It was easy oil, it was shallow, it cost very little to drill, and the flows were enormous. What they didn't do 100 years ago was say, oh, okay, well that's too easy, let's keep marching 1,000 kilometers north of Fort McMurray and do oil sands. And that really is the analogy I'll use, is that Canada has about 200 hot springs. We have the very low-hanging fruit geothermal still available to us. There are 0 megawatts being produced in our country, which means that of all the countries in the world with geothermal resources, we have some of the largest systems that have yet to be exploited or harnessed. And so what I'd like to see the governments and the public and certainly the utilities do is go after that really low-hanging fruit geothermal, which is the kind that you can use for co-produced fluids from hot sedimentary aquifers or the hot spring style, and not focus our attention too much on EGS. I think in a portfolio of projects, we absolutely have to look at EGS as well, but really where the focus should be is on the lowest hanging fruit. Let's get this developed in Canada and show people how wonderful it is.